Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be answering another batch of questions. So this is a pure Q&A video. But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. So if you need help in manifesting any of your desires, you can definitely check out my coaching options below. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. Before I begin, I just want you to know that there was also a part 1 Q&A. I will link it above and I will also share it in the description below, so you also want to check that out. So let's get started with the questions. Should I go all the way to manifest marriage or should I do it in steps? If you ask me, my personal recommendation is shoot for the end, but there are people who prefer to manifest in steps. If you find you have less resistance in manifesting in steps, then by all means do it. But I recommend, even if there's resistance, to shoot for the end. You really want to manifest what your end goal is. And Nevillegoddard always spoke about focusing on the end result, whatever it is that you want as the end result. So my personal recommendation, shoot for marriage if this is something you want. If not, if it's not something you want and you want to go with the flow, you can manifest in steps. Sometimes I fear of watching angel numbers and I think to give up. Should I follow my heart or change or leave my desire? So I'll answer the second part of your question first. Should I follow my heart or change or leave my desire? The only reason you would give up on your desire is because you believe you can't have it. So my suggestion is always follow your heart. Follow your heart because everything is possible. It may seem hard from where you're starting, but once you affirm and start affirming or visualizing or doing whatever technique you resonate with, you will start to feel it possible. That's it. So you kind of have to go with it. Now, in relation to the angel numbers, why are you seeing the angel numbers as a deterrent rather than an encouragement? I personally always see angel numbers as confirmation that I am on the right track. So flip it. Why are you seeing it as the opposite? Is there a part of you that feels having your desire is wrong and the angels are keeping you away from harm? Is this what your assumption is? Change it. Change your assumption around your desire. You're the one who has that assumption around your desire. So change that assumption. Your desire is neutral. What you're wanting is neutral. It's only your judgment of it that's causing it to be perceived as negative or harmful. I really enjoy daydreaming about my SP, especially when I'm really in my feelings. Do you think it's okay to do this? The daydreams are always positive and enjoyable for me, but I'm curious if this is pushing or pulling the desire. Daydreaming is absolutely wonderful. It's a form of visualization and absolutely you can daydream. There's no reason for you not to daydream. It is definitely something that can help you manifest. Just control your opposing thoughts around it. That's it. Is there any limitation or complexity to the desires we affirm to manifest? No, zero. Absolutely no limitation or complexity. Can anything bow down to affirmations irrespective of the circumstances? Yes, everything is possible. You can manifest anything you want simply through affirmations regardless of the circumstances. Circumstances do not matter, period. It's not this concept of, you're a powerful creator, but you can manifest some things, but not others, does not make sense. There's no logic to it. Either you can or you can't. And I always did not resonate with someone saying, but you see, you can't manifest that. Doesn't make sense. Either you can manifest or you can't manifest. it does not make sense that, yeah, you can manifest in certain circumstances and not in others. Release that. That's a limiting assumption. It comes from our conditioning and 3D way of looking at the world, where they say, yeah, but some dreams can't be achieved. You need to be realistic. That's completely not true. Let that go. Can I affirm in future tense like I am going to get what I want? Yes, if you resonate with that. Personally, I don't resonate with future tense. I've always manifested in the present tense, but there are people who have absolutely manifested by saying, I'm going to achieve something. So now you're going to ask, well, then if I'm saying to my subconscious mind, I'm perpetually going to be in that state. No, the idea behind this is the opposing thoughts. So if you truly resonate at a conscious level with the concept of I'm going to, and that helps control your opposing thoughts, by all means, you can affirm for the future. Personally, I resonate more with I am experiencing it now, but it does not mean that you can't manifest in the future by saying, I'm going to be so rich, I don't know what's gonna hit me. You can actually have that unfold for you, right? So it can absolutely happen because your conscious mind is not going to oppose it as much as saying I am. Having said that, the only one that's opposing is your conscious mind. So remember that it's not your subconscious mind that's opposing it or rejecting it. Your subconscious mind doesn't reject anything. It takes in what you feed it, and if you keep feeding it something, it has to manifest. The idea is, what are your opposing thoughts doing meanwhile? So affirming for the future helps release a bit of the opposing thoughts, if that makes sense. Can I manifest perfect straight teeth just by listening to looped affirmations? Yes, you can manifest appearance changes. I've manifested appearance changes myself. I know a lot of people who have manifested appearance changes. You can absolutely manifest appearance changes so long as you're not letting your mind go into its spiral of, oh, I don't see how that is possible. The cells of your body are always responding to your thoughts, to your affirmations. So if you are affirming, I have perfect straight teeth, guess what? You're gonna manifest that. So this question is in Arabic, but I'll say it in English. I have a belief that everything comes with difficulty. I have a belief that everything is difficult. Is it possible to get rid of this complex? I am trying to say that everything comes easily and only with ease. But why do I have this inner feeling that things are difficult? How do I get rid of this? This is again conditioning. Many people have been brought up to believe that you need to work super hard to get something, or that things don't come easy. We've been rewarded from a young age, some of us, not all of us, that when you do hard work, you're gonna get a pat on the back. So you expect that everything you're going to experience needs to come with hard work. It's just pure programming. So here I would suggest that you simply affirm, everything always comes easy to me. I manifest everything that I want with ease. It's so easy to manifest. It's so easy to get everything that I want. So you kind of need to change the story. Yes, you've had that conditioning, especially as you're growing up, but then you can still change it regardless. And I spoke about age not being a factor. So if you are now older and you've had many years of conditioning, you can still change the beliefs. I will link the video above. There is no limit to what you can change. Just keep persisting and affirming the new story that everything comes easy to me. You just keep affirming for that, and that will change. You currently don't have a reference point where things happened easily, but soon enough you will start to see that in your reality. You will start seeing things manifest much faster and much easier. And that will become your new point of reference. May I ask you a doubt that I have? How can I stop negative patterns from repeating? I keep meeting similar kind of guys, completely opposite from the list I made. They didn't want to provide, they want to live off of me, and their financial background wasn't that stable. And I keep encountering similar situations in the workplace. I was made to overwork, and it led to burnout, and it was difficult for me to get along with people at the workplace, since most of them were extroverts and I am an introverted, shy person. Is there any video on how to break negative patterns? Okay, here I would tell you this is pure self-concept. There's an element of deservability, perhaps, where you think that anyone who wants to be with you because they are needing money from you, or you provide for them financially. Perhaps that's one of it. Another one is it's simply been a pattern that you are recognizing. So maybe there's no self-concept issue, you're just giving that pattern recognition. Either way, just stand firm and say, my SP is rock solid in their finances. My SP is absolutely financially stable and can provide. My SP is very successful. So you can affirm for that. Break that pattern, and recognizing that it's a pattern helps you to break it, right? If it's a self-concept thing, you can say that I am lovable no matter what. I am lovable exactly for being me. And when you mention the shy, introverted person, it's almost like there is an element of judgment around that. There's no judgment. This is who you are. And does not make you any less than someone who's extroverted. So I would tell you, even with respect to working overwork, there's an element of I need to do hard work to be recognized. And it's the same concept of I need to provide to a partner so that they stay with me. It's potentially a self-concept issue. Just recognize that it's coming from you and affirm that I am lovable exactly as I am. I get things done very fast. I am rewarded for my work regardless of how much effort I have put in, if that makes sense. So you kind of want to change the story around that. Could you please tell us about brain waves and frequencies for a meditation? What are the best, which ones to avoid, and how effective and important it is? I actually will cover a part of this because it's a long question. So the frequencies, if we want to look at brain states, we have, first of all, the gamma, beta, alpha, theta, and delta. The gamma is for concentration. It's the state of pure concentration and problem solving. The beta is the waking state where you're just, the usual way you go about your day. So it's the busy, active mind. It's when your conscious mind is going on and on. The alpha wave is a state of relaxation. It's a state when you're starting to go to sleep, where your conscious mind kind of steps down a bit. So you're more relaxed, passive state, more restful. This is where your subconscious mind is quite receptive as well. The theta is a state of deeply relaxed and drowsiness. It's when you're really entering into sleep. The delta is sleep and dreaming. Essentially, any of the ones from alpha downwards are good for receptivity of the subconscious mind. Now, the ones for impressing new assumptions, the alpha wave is super powerful. It doesn't mean the others are not, but it is a state where you're semi-conscious, if that makes sense. So you're conscious of what you're saying. It doesn't mean that you can't manifest in other ones, but the alpha state is a state of relaxation where your conscious mind is not opposing as much. Now, with respect to frequencies for meditation, I speak about that in my book. There are frequencies that are triggered in meditation videos that help you reach a state, the desired state, if that makes sense. And in my book, I spoke about this, that certain meditations that, or music, types of music that you can listen to that will help you address certain emotions and essentially raise your vibration. These are the following. So you have the 396 hertz frequency, which reduces fear and releases guilt. So if you have fear and guilt active within you and you want to address that, you can listen to a meditation that's 396 hertz. By the way, here, just entering 396 hertz meditation, you will get it on YouTube. You'll get a full list of the ones that have that. A 417 hertz frequency helps dissolve negative energy and deflate the impact of sudden alterations. The 528 hertz frequency aids with miracles and transformations. So if you feel like something is a miracle and you want a drastic transformation, you can listen to that. 639 hertz frequency is suitable for building healthy relationships. The 741 hertz frequency helps in making better decisions and finding a solution. And then you have the 852 hertz frequency, which aids in spiritual orders. This is, in a nutshell and at a very high level, a description of these frequencies and what you can do with them. And given that this is a Q&A, I cannot really share more than that. I hope that answers your question. So this is it. If you have more questions and you want me to film more videos that answer your questions, definitely write them below. I will gladly create more videos around that. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and share, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.